How did bone density measurement evolve from X-rays to DEXA for osteoporosis? Imagine a time when doctors relied solely on plain X-rays to estimate bone health. These early images could show fractures or severe bone loss but weren't sensitive enough to catch osteoporosis early. They only detected significant bone loss after about 30 to 40% of bone mass was already gone, often after a fracture had happened. This made early diagnosis difficult and limited the chance to prevent fractures before they occurred. In the 1960s, researchers looked for better ways to measure bone strength. They developed single-photon absorptiometry, or SPA. This method used a radioactive source to send a single-photon beam through a limb, usually the forearm. The amount of radiation absorbed indicated bone mineral density. SPA was an improvement because it could measure bone density at peripheral sites, but it had limitations. It needed the limb to be surrounded by water or water-like material to correct for soft tissue interference, and the use of radioactive isotopes meant long scan times and some radiation exposure. Next came dual-photon absorptiometry, DPA, which used 2 photon energies instead of 1. This allowed for more accurate measurement of bone density in important areas like the spine and hip. DPA improved clinical assessment but still relied on radioactive isotopes, which posed problems. The isotopes decayed over time, requiring frequent replacement, and scans still took several minutes, making the process less convenient. The real breakthrough arrived in the late 1980s with the invention of dual-energy X-ray absorptiometry, or DEXA. Unlike SPA and DPA, DEXA uses X-ray beams at different energy levels generated by an X-ray tube, not radioactive materials. This technology could distinguish bone from soft tissue more precisely. It also offered much faster scans, reducing the time from about 20 to 40 minutes down to just a few minutes. The improved resolution and accuracy made DEXA the gold standard for diagnosing osteoporosis and assessing fracture risk. DEXA scans focus on critical sites like the spine and hip, where fractures are most common and devastating. They can also detect vertebral fractures that might not be obvious but are strong indicators of future fracture risk. This evolution from simple X-rays to sophisticated DEXA technology has transformed osteoporosis diagnosis. It allows for early detection, better monitoring of treatment, and ultimately, better outcomes for patients. Always remember, if you're concerned about bone health, consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice and appropriate testing.